Okay, so I'll do it in English just for fucks. But I think probably my boss wouldn't be thrilled about it. But then again, this project that I'm about to show you didn't really interfere with my work. That's kind of the point here. So what I created today was I was busy working on something else, but that required my computer to do some work. And while that was doing some work, rather than going to I don't know YouTube or whatever, I decided to build my own website for myself. Like, this is my home site. And from nothing, from a blank page, without writing a single line of code, in half a day of just going back and forth with the I created this from a screenshot. So I can double click, and it brings up my projects. I could bring up my project right here. So it's like a Windows. These are I get these from my Sanity backend. Um, yeah, like this, like this. I can collapse them to the bottom of the screen right here. And yeah, I can delete them. I can open up this one. Fine. About me. Fine. But this wouldn't really work on a mobile. So to, improve upon that, I went and created well, I didn't do shit, but the computer uh, did this. And so it lets me insert an image and converts it to ASCII, whatever. I can navigate. I can go in and out. I can even build a game. It's not working at the moment, but well, let's go here and say, let's review our last session. So this is cursor I'm working with right here, and it's going to start reviewing the last session, blah, 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 blah. And yeah. Oh, that actually didn't work this time. Maybe this one right here. That seems to have locked up. So while I was doing nothing today, the computer made this website. And I think it's super important for everybody to understand that the if you went 3 years ago to a web company, like someone who specialized in making web pages, and you said, I would like to have a personal website that does this, and to it should be like a 90s desktop experience for desktop experiences, and a separate site for mobiles, they would have said, okay, that's first of all, it's about a week in design, and there's the project management, and then there's the developers. That's at least, I don't know, 100 hours, 150 hours, they would have said. And so on. So I'm guessing with everything, they would have said like it's two separate sites. It's mobile and it's like a desktop. It's gonna do all these things and blah blah blah. That's easily $50,000. Easily, easily, maybe more. Depends. And it would have taken at least a month. At the bare minimum, a month. And I can now do this, um, while I'm doing something else. That's value. That's for me. That's like a nice site that I now have that I can use, and that's pretty crazy. That's just that's just crazy. So I think my screen froze, but in an hour the game will work. I'll have a fully functional Snake game. Um, this was impossible like a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It would have been a pipe dream, it would be you would have been laughed out of the room. And so I really hope people understand what is going on here when it's not like an experiment or some I could produce actual value while I'm doing work. It's nuts.